I think that there's a few things going on there that I think that Novo Nordisk, they've got a lot of competition. So, they were growing and they went crazy. And they were the GLP-1, right? The weight loss drugs. They were the leader globally. Well, they're not the leader anymore, or not. No, I don't want to say the leader. They were the only one really doing it. Lilly's doing it, and now there's a bunch of others coming in and doing it. So there's a reason why Lilly and Novo have just gone direct to their customers, right? So they have the Novo one and the Lilly one, right? You can go right online and buy their weight loss drugs as opposed to going to. Well, I guess you still have to have a prescription, but you don't have to go through all the channels that you used to before, and it's a little cheaper. So anyway, their revenues are coming down a bit, but they still want to hold on to their market share. So I think part of that has to do with part of the 9,000 layoffs have to do with that, right? They're not able to charge what they want to charge, but I think within the digital era and within AI and within technology, it certainly is going to automate a bunch of things. Will we be getting rid of a lot of folks because of that? I don't think so, not yet. I think we're out over the front of our skis. As the saying goes, I think we're a bit ahead of ourselves. I think that when I talk to all my IT leaders, I'll ask them where are we with AI. They say, well, we're in good shape. We're getting more use cases every day. Christmas of 23, I had a group podcast and I had about 10 folks on, and there was only one use case between all of them in these biotechs for AI. Last Christmas, I had a podcast with, I think, 8 of them on. And I think by then they each had 4 or 5 use cases. So it's growing and AI is here. It's not going anywhere. And it's going to help us be great and smart and faster. We just have to integrate it, and in the government, like you just said, you mentioned Doge. There is also an AI group somewhere within the government. So they've got to deal with that as far as, validation, right? Because within pharma and biotech, we have to validate everything for EDMA and for FDA and such, right? So we've got to make sure that we're following all those regulations and we're staying within the guidelines of what they need us to do, because eventually everything we do touches a human life, and that's important, right? We can't lose one person due to missing something, quote unquote, missing something. So we have to catch everything,